Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Today what we've got for you is a Temtem VOD review. So this was a battle that I had versus Koenders during the UU tournament that happened before the Content 1 update patch. So you will see a few things that are a little outdated based on the patch notes that happened, but this was just a tournament that was put off by Margreave, who just for a bit of fun while we were waiting for the new patch to come out. It took me a bit longer to edit it. I was hoping to get it up before the Content 1 patch was up. But anyways, I decided that it was still a great video just to show you guys what a VOD review might look like. Like I said, it's a UU tournament, so some Temtems were banned, so you might notice the teams are a bit different. Other than that, it's a VOD review. It's good no matter what teams you're using. We could be doing Little Cup and VOD review is still helpful. That's all. I hope you guys enjoy the video and let me know what you think down below. So first off, of course, let's talk about the pick a ban phase. So basically, during this first 40 seconds, your first ban, you're going to want to quickly determine your opponent's win con and what your best win con is for the current battle. For this team, just automatically looking at it, 2 Vine is amazing, and I'm expecting that to be banned. Sure enough, it's banned right away. That means that Garunder has to be my ban here. I don't have another way to deal with Garunder well on this team, and it is a major problem for me, which is why I have 2 Vine. If they get first ban and they ban 2 Vine, I always ban Go Under. Honestly, a lot of times I'll even first ban Go Under even with 2 Vine if 2 Vine is just good as already in the matchup. But if Go Under is the only thing 2 Vine is there for, then I can kind of play around with it a little bit. The biggest problem with this team, and the first thing I changed when I was done with the tournament, was having another electric counter similar to 2 Vine, another crystal type. So if we continue on here, we should see. So he's gonna ban the. Oh, I'm gonna ban Garunder here, and his first pick, I believe, was Tento. We'll see what we got here. No, it was Ragnet, but I know that he's probably planning to pick the Tento this turn. So Tento is a bit odd for my team. It's not hard to deal with as I have the extra natures, but the Ragnet is going to allow the Electric Custodian to defend it. My plan with this is get damage on it with Loeli with a super effective plague, as well as I brought in Magmut because I'm expecting him to madness buff, and I want to madness buff first. So that's why Magmut is in there. I expect my first turn is I'm gonna madness buff and plague, and I know this right away. I already know what my first turn is gonna be. He may decide to get aggressive, but if he does, Magmut doesn't need to be in this game. He doesn't really do anything. But if he gets a madness buff off for free, he can 100% take away the game. And Tento with a madness buff is very scary for the team. So we definitely want to make sure that doesn't happen. Magma is a way to help that. Magnet, not very afraid of it. So like this opener in general is not putting on a ton of pressure onto me, except for the damage it could do to Magma. But again, with the madness buff, we're not as worried about that. So his next ban is Golzy. Makes sense. He has a wind. He has Tento. Golzy's a melee, which is also good against his Shiun. The Electric's good against Arachnite. It's just really good. So I ban Nesla because water is a little bit awkward. Like the water electric is a pretty good combo into me this game because I want to be able to pick Adoro, which is Strange Vest. So Nesla's very good into it. I also want to be able to pick Electric Koish, which makes it not great matchup. It's good into Magma. It's decent into Loeli. Like Loeli is obviously better into it, but like Nestle's just hard to deal with without the 2 Vine, so that's why we banned that away. So now the rest of the pick ban phase goes pretty quickly. Koish and Broccolum, I know I want. Broccolum is great into Tento, into Shiun. Good into Ragnet. It's just good overall. Electric Koish brings a lot of synergy to the team. He follows up with the Arachnite Shion pick. Pretty obvious picks. Smazy doesn't really do much against my team, and they are just really good options. The crystal coverage is something he really needed. In another world, I could have banned the Shion. Would have been another good option. But for now, we're just gonna go with the Nesla ban. I will say that I did run out close to run out of time. You can't see the timer. Shion was gonna be my other ban. I was deciding between that and Nesla. And we're just going to last pick the Adore here because it works really well. So yeah, we're going to get into the battle there now shortly. Wish Adora. I really want to keep Brocklim for that Shion. So we're actually going to switch out and get the Synergy Master Water Cannon here. And it is double Synergy Master. He could read this and, like, you know, if he wants to try and finish off the Brocklim, like, it's a pretty risky turn. But it works out pretty well for me. So here he spikes, dealing ×2 and Tornado. I'm guessing that's to cover for Iridescence. I don't think it dies either way, though, because it would have resisted the spikes if it had Iridescence. So I think I'm fine either way with that play. And now we've got a really good board state. We can finish off the Grandpa, and we can try and get some damage with Ecoish. The Willpower Drain is pretty big. We had the option to Virulent Gust there, but I wasn't sure. Since he had Tornado down, I wasn't sure if he was going to go for a Willpower Drain or a Hypoxia. So I wanted to cover the Hypoxia with the Emanip, which is why I did that. But now we're in a great board state. We've got a draw on the field. He did get a Fluid Barrier, which is pretty good. But since we have Inner Spirit up, we've got a pretty good opportunity to get some really good damage in here. And at this point, it's pretty much won. Again, he does have the Crystal Bite option, but of course, our Adora, as I said earlier in the video, does have the Strange Vest. So it's going to eat that up pretty well. Beta Burst is going to bring it down low, and that's pretty much the game. I think I Emanip here, and he's going to go for the sacrifice just for the, you know, concede, basically. So yeah, that was the kind of stuff I think about when I'm doing a VOD review. If you like this content or anything else you might want to see Temtem related, let me know down below. The content update 1 just dropped for the Arbury patch, bringing in a lot of new features. I am planning to build a team for it whenever I can, and that'll be exciting. But yeah, thanks so much everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.